Hi, I'm Elizabeth Bosak, and this is Crash Course American History. And
Liz, actually, this is you cramped in your parents' office trying to be John Green.
Listen, snotty me, I happen to...
Lissy, whatever you say, it's still gonna suck.
Fine, whatever you say. Just roll the intro. Welcome to Bootleg Crash Course American History. Now today, we're going to talk about the document that was quintessential in the American Revolution.
The Declaration of Independence?
No, snotty me. The other one, you know, Thomas Paine's Common Sense. Now I know you may be thinking a pamphlet like this, but actually, it's more like this. Depressing. Yeah, I know. Stop! No, don't fall asleep. No. You can't let Miller know that you're falling asleep. Jeez. Instead of this video just giving you a synopsis of the pamphlet, I figured I'd talk about the U.S. now.
But Liz, how are you going to talk about America now? Common Sense was published in 1776.
I know. That's common sense! Anyway, we all know that the U.S. has lived up to the ideas of the whole how can an island so small rule a land so large bit? Let's break away from Britain, yeah! But what about the rest of it? What about Paine's ideas on society and government? What about building a new world? What about... Really? It's time already? Okay, stand on. I'll go with it. It's time for the open letter. Let's see what's in the secret compartment today. Oh my goodness! It's 2 out of 3 of this College of Staten Island's Core 100 textbooks. I probably should figure out where the third one is. They're rentals. Oh goodness. Anyway, an open letter to Victor Miller's Core 100 class. The class, not the people. No disrespect to the people. Dear Victor Miller's class, I had so much fun with you this semester. I've learned so much about alcohol. Class, you will do so well in your career of teaching people stuff. I mean, I got a lot out of you, and that's saying a lot. I'm, as some people call, very unteachable. Anyway, enough about me. You were wonderful, and I will truly miss you. Best wishes, Elizabeth Bosak. Thank goodness for tea bags, because these things don't look very fun. Right, Abe? You're not very much of a bobblehead, are you? Thank goodness you were a better president than you were a bobblehead. Oh wait, the montage is done already? What? There was no montage? Oh right. Why would I have a budget for a montage? I'm a college student with a part-time minimum wage job. So I guess we'll just forget the whole bit with all the cool stuff about common sense. I guess we'll just forget the whole cool parts, you know, about how common sense, you know, the pamphlet was actually the origin of common sense, the phrase that's so common today. Okay. Whatever, we'll just skip to the important stuff. What made the American Revolution so revolutionary was the fact that the Founding Fathers were setting up one of the first governments at the time that wasn't a monarchy. Without even realizing it, they were building a new world because of all the countries that were influenced by the American Revolution, such as France and a lot of Latin American nations. And after their revolutions, they set up governments that were really similar to the US government. Today, most of the world is run by governments that have their people represented in some way, shape, or form. Though Paine himself wasn't a big government fan, I'm sure he would have approved of the new world that we built. He was one of the ones who suggested representative democracy, if we even needed a government. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't an anarchist. He just believed in the natural state of society, which is leaving the people alone, and eventually they'll make their own laws, because government is natural. But government's only job is to protect life, liberty, and property. Can you tell he was a big Locke fan? Though some may argue that the US has now veered from that path because of all the big government spending and the do-nothing Congress and regulations on just about everything under the sun. If you think about it, those faults are actually trying to benefit us. Well, except the do-nothing Congress. The United States is well on its way to becoming a nation where love is love and ladies get paid just as much as men do. The U.S. is always working towards equality, and thus liberty for all, no matter how long that takes. The U.S. has one of the biggest military and espionage networks in the world. And for what? To protect its people, that's what. And property? Well, let's just say that in 2011, there were about 7 people per square mile in Montana. That's a lot of property to be had. In the 1770s, a lot of the ideas and common sense were just a dream. And who knew that dream would come true? And better yet, who knew that that dream would still be going on almost 250 years later? I'm Elizabeth Fossack, and thanks for watching. I'll see all you guys on Wait a minute. The semester's over! Bye, guys! Crash Course American History is inspired by Crash Course World History, a segment of the YouTube channel Crash Course, created by the Vlog Brothers Hank and John Green. All the creative rights go to the Green Brothers and the whole team at Crash Course. The script was written by me, my sources are in my essay, and thanks for watching. As we say in my hometown, don't forget to be awesome.